Hello again everyone, and welcome back to the Gentry build. Today what I want to do is to remove the lowering block I've got sitting above the differential at the back. If you remember my last video, I raised the front suspension. Now what I've got to do is to make the rear suspension look pretty similar to the front. And I can do that by removing hopefully the lowering block, which I put in because I wanted it to sit lower, but it didn't look right. So lowering block's coming out, which means taking the rear end off, fuel tank, cover, boot rack, etc. so I can get to the diff. Then I'll jack it up and hopefully remove the lowering block safely. So let's crack on. See you in a minute. Hello again. Right, that's all done apart from putting all the stuff at the back on, but the major work is now done, and it's now sitting just right, sitting perfectly with the front suspension now, so that's pleased me. So it's worth doing. What I had to do was to cut an access panel in the back there, just exactly the same as a Triumph Spitfire really, just so that I could get to the nuts easily and also to release the spring. So it's now fitted all back on. So that's the spring mounting there without the lowering block, and the lowering block is here. So it's about I think that's 3/4 of an inch it lowers it, and it comes with extended studs. So I've bought standard studs for here with new washers and nuts. It was actually, once I've got everything off, it wasn't actually too bad. I jacked the wheels up so I could get that top mounting in a neutral position just there, this one, so that the bolt came out, just slid out, and you can feel it when it's in a neutral position, because the bolt frees up. So then you know that you're safe to take that bolt out without everything going flying. I didn't have to take the spring out as such. I just took the studs out from here, using the 2-nut method, where you put a nut on, put a second nut on, tighten it down and use that as a lock nut, and then you just undo the bottom nut and then the stud comes out. So that was all good. What else? I think that's about it really. It's quite an easy job once I've got all this stuff off around the back here. So now it's the fun job of putting it all back again, but it's a fairly simple job. It'll probably take about an hour to put all this back, but at least it's an easy job. It's not as fiddly as taking that off. So that's good. At least I've cut the access panel now for further maintenance up there, just here. I should just get an aluminium plate and cover that up and screw it down, just in case I need to get to it in future. I took the silencer off, or the back box anyway, just for ease of getting to it. So that's it really, just a short one, but yeah, I'm pleased with the way that's sitting now. The camber is still negative at the moment, very slightly, but I think by the time I've got all this lot on at the back, plus I've rolled it out and rolled it back in again, then it should settle down to a fairly flat camber. I mean, it's not too far off as we stand. So there's a little bit of negative camber there, but not much. Okay, so I think that's it. I will show it once I've got it all back together again, probably. No, I won't. There's no point. You've seen all the back before. So I'll put this up. And what's the next job? Next job is obviously going back to the engine and get the carburetors sorted out. I've got news on that, but I'll explain that to you in the next video. Okay, right, onwards and upwards, as they say. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Okay, bye.